Good morning, class. Today we will be having a pop quiz. Here is the question presented in front of you. X plus X equals question mark. And soon you will have all that you need to answer the following question. Please follow the instructions. Hey, yo, Red, the answer is 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. But how could you possibly know that? We don't even have the materials yet. Oh, man, you gotta trust me on this, dog. You gotta trust me, man. It's 4, man. The answer is 4. Alright, class, here's your question. If Johnny has 2 apples, and then he finds 3 apples, how many does he actually have? It's totally 4, man. I'm telling you, just put down 4. I promise it'll be right. Now hold on, Yellow. I want to make sure that this is right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I need to put in all the numbers into the equation and I'll find out for sure. Telling you, man, you just gotta trust me, man. We talk about this question all the time in the study group, man. You just don't know. I'm telling you, it's 4. You gotta trust me on this, dog. I swear. Look, Yellow, I don't even know where you got 4 from or why you believe in it so strongly, but let's look at what the evidence tells us. The evidence says that Johnny has 2 apples, and then he found 3 more apples. So let's plug this to the equation, and then we see 2 plus 3 equals question mark. I'm telling you, dog, the answer is 4. I was reading the book last night, and it was telling me that you gotta have faith. That the answer is 4. People may laugh at you, and they may mock you, but the answer is 4. I promise you, dog, you gotta listen to me. Look, Yellow, how do you know you're not taking that out of context? Maybe it didn't mean that it's always the answer 4. Maybe in that certain situation the answer was 4. Yo, dog, why are you being so biased and bigoted? You don't know the answer either. How you gonna tell me that I'm wrong? You don't know me. You don't know me. Hold on, I am not being biased. I am just following the evidence where it leads me. And so far the evidence is leading me to put in 2 apples plus 3 apples equals question mark. All you have is the study guide is telling you to always answer 4. What's wrong with having a book that gives you the answer? Because you can't know if the book is always right. Yeah, I know, but that's cool because I was reading the book, right? And at the very end of the book, the author was like, I am always right. So see, there you go, man. I'm always going to be right if I say 4. So let me get this straight. You think the study guide is right because the study guide told you it thinks it's right. But why would the study guide lie to me? Well, obviously it's because it wanted you to believe it. Nah, man. Look, I'm telling you, man, I was reading that study guide and it was telling me that sometimes I was going to think that math was hard. And it predicted it. How could it have possibly known that I was going to think that math was hard? There's no way it could have known that. Obviously, there's something special about this author. That's not exactly a tough prediction to make. Some people find math hard. Yeah, but that book was also telling me that, though it was hard, as long as I worked hard and persevered, then I was going to be just fine. What do you guys say about that, huh? Well, so what? I could have told you that if you needed encouragement. Yo, dog, why you gotta be like that? I was feeling all good and shit. What are you, some kind of anti-study guidist? Hold on now, I am not some kind of anti-study guidist. I'm just saying that I believe we should go where the evidence actually leads us. But how do you know you're not being biased towards the study guide? Well, math has been around for quite some time. This study guide, not so much. Sure, it has been able to predict some things and been able to give you a bit of guidance and even made you feel better at times. However, the study guide was written by a guy that tells you that the answer is always 4 when that can't possibly always be correct. There are other possible answers than 4. The only proof that he has to say why the book is correct is because he says that the book is always correct. I, on the other hand, can look at this question and see that there are 2 apples and 3 more get added. I can ask any other student and any other teacher and then they can tell me the same thing. The evidence leads me to the variables of 2 and 3. We can test this over and over and over again. I can't know for certain, but if I follow the evidence, then I can get to the best possible answer that the evidence can give me. For example, in this situation, the evidence has led me to 2 and 3, which we know equals 5. However, you're telling me that the study guide says it's 4, which is incorrect. If we put all the apples together into a pile, we can plainly see that he has 5 apples. Whatever, dog, you better hope you're right, because if you're wrong, you're going to be stuck in this class forever. Unless you've been living under a rock, you should be able to draw the parallels that I'm making here between Yellow and his bad math and creationism. Now, don't underestimate the creationists. They're not that stupid. They can look at this and see that 2 plus 3 does not equal 4, but they have some clever tactics to get around that. First thing they can do is they can take the evidence and make some wiggle room, and they turn that 3 into a 2, and so it can fit their already pre-made conclusions. And if they can't do that, then they'll just say that we should just not trust math at all, because it's biased towards the study guide and what it teaches. That we will never understand mathematic truths until we get rid of all of our biases and explore all the possible avenues that we may have missed out on before. Or better yet, they'll tell us that we should just trust the author of the study guide, because without the author of the study guide, we can't really know mathematic truths. I have a little bit more that I'm going to cover on this, but this will be done on the next video, so be on the lookout for it. Thank you so much. Peace.